started is how it ended. I said, how it started is how it ended. How it started is how it ended. I said, how it started is how it ended. On benches. Walking towards you, sitting in this blue bench, surrounded by friends, first time we ever properly met. Yet we both knew there was feelings that had been expressed. She liked me, Alondra said, and I did too. So I tried to play it cool as my legs bent in between this bench. Give them space, your friend parted ways, and it was just me and you on this blue bench at school. Your face was bright red, blushing from blood rushing. I felt it too, trying to break the ice. I spoke, making small talk, ducked your face between elbows, ears burning red, but then you turned to me. Conversation with both of us knowing I know where this is going. The energy, the emotions, the vibes, everything felt so alive. Never forget, asked for your socials, pulled out a thick notebook, wrote down a username, folded the paper and walked back to class. You had to go right, I had to go left. It all started on that blue bench. How it started is how it ended. I said, how it started is how it ended. On benches. How it started is how it ended. I said, how it started is how it ended. On benches. 9 down the line, relationship on the line. I can't speak, only in person. You needed to be next to me. Days passed, you couldn't wait. So on a Wednesday night, told me what was hurting from what I've done and what I was doing. Tell me the truth, yeah, I still lied because I knew the truth hurts, but I still did. I explained and expressed my stances, fighting emotions just how I once practiced. The sun ran away, moon came, had our separate ways, both of us feeling conflicted, just hurt. 3 days later, met at another park, we're trying to make this work. Wrote long letter to read, because it's the only ability that I believe in. Time and space for me to write and release from within. Waters are calm, violent waves brace and break through my damn eyelids. Frozen cold, I couldn't move my limbs, going in circles, reason to not allow you to fully come in. Pathetic, so we left it. Was still convinced this could be salvaged. Things were looking up, but I didn't properly manage, was stupidly selfish. Another opportunity I let slide at Brookside, when we were both eating, drinking, we were both playing chess. Then we walked around expecting me to express, to begin to properly clean up the mess. And in my own head, was trying to enjoy this fake reality to avoid the real issue at hand. And that ain't the type of man you want to be with. I'm once again hurt, in your own words, with tears running down your cheek and quivering lips. I don't think this could work. She said, I don't think this can work. I don't think this could work. I wanted it to. Maybe it could. But it was on me. It was on me. I said, I wanted it to. And maybe it could. But it was all on me. All on me. Always believed and had hope, but it's hard when everything is telling you no. But took time, I know myself. Reached out, wasn't expecting, just venting, fully extended, stretching. You hit back, I said a lot through text, trying to cover it all was overwhelming. So we agreed, let's meet where we once did. Blue bench at Crooks, not knowing where this is going, but I understood, content with whatever would be occurring. Glided across the park with a smile, laughed because it's been a while. Awkward tension, but we're reconnected. A lot had happened, but we confessed thoughts, feelings, no need to rush, but it was still conflicting. Ups and downs, I strongly felt the way, but was too timid to be rigid and properly demonstrate my true intentions. Wasn't trying to coast back, I'm wired to come back swinging. But when you haven't spoken to someone and still long confidence be diminishing, because I don't know you, just knew the person I once did. With what was said, flicker of hope that maybe this can actually be the once and for all. We both felt and saw it differently. I was stuttering, never felt this type of way. Felt as it was a brand new page from a book I've already read. It can be, I finally thought, don't let this one slip. Opportunity of a lifetime, it sure is. I won't let this one slide, pass by, slip through my fingertips, fall out of the palms of my hands. So I fucking grabbed it and squeezed, hugged it. I can't let this go, but it wasn't up to me. 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 It wasn't. I said it wasn't up to me. It wasn't up to me. It wasn't up to me. It wasn't. From blue to brown, who would've thought the last bench would be black? Saturday night, I ain't forget. Got our usual at Baskins, trying to soak in the night. Walked around the block asking, when are we gonna talk about what we here for? Sat somewhere away from people at this little black bench, and once again, my emotions were gaining the upper hand. I collected myself, and I tried to explain, to be as clear as it could possibly be, but I had already lost when you told me. I wish I could believe this could work. It all went numb, I couldn't speak. Got up to walk away, but stayed giving you my back, because deep down I know I wasn't getting you, us back. You said let's leave, seeing you drive away. I was swerving through the streets, my eyes filled with burning tears, trying to comfort this cold skin. I couldn't feel nothing, had to veer off. I couldn't control it anymore. Got to a park and that meant a lot to me. Collapsed on the grass and asked questions, you know the ones, the fucking whys and hows. Did I let this happen? Telling myself I know what's gonna happen, as if I knew anything. For 10 years I didn't know a thing. When we first met I thought I did, out here preaching and predicting how our relationship would go, all for it to blow up in my face. My chest caved in, I couldn't feel a thing. After that day, it only lasted a week before you told me I'm cutting this off. I thought we had something going on, attempts to work, but it stopped. It's done. I said I understand, but didn't know. Couldn't help myself with those being my last words, so I reached out once again. I got nothing in return. Some would say well deserved, but I believe we could make this work. Back against the wall, mountain appearing to be too tall. I didn't care what I had to do. But what did I do to start with? Why let it get to this point after years, after so many fucking tears, after broken trust and ruined relationships? They say, when does one realize when it's the right thing to do? And the answer is when it's too late. It's when it's too late. That's how you know. How it started is how it ended. I said, how we started is how it ended. Speaking to each other on benches.